heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare. She can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown lived, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Hello, everyone. How are you today? We are going to be doing our own review, psychic review, on Wonderland, outdoors, estates, whatever it's called, right? Oh, I could hear myself talking. I'm like, what the hell is this? It's my phone in the back. Oh, wait, I don't have to. I don't. You guys don't hear an echo, right? As long as you don't hear an echo, I could care less. Um, Good evening, Noel. How are you? Let me change the color because that is way too much blue, child. Oh, this is a pretty blue. Let's try this. Why is the blue not showing? Oh my goodness. I need a better blue, people. Oh, that's a nice blue. Okay. Hi, Noel. How are you doing? Let's see. And hi, One Deep. And Noel, One Deep says hi. Oh, there is a slight echo. Okay, that's because my phone is attached, but it's in my bedroom because that's where it's charging. So I guess I'll just take it from being uncharged there. Hi, Julius. How are you? Hello, Tracy in chat. So good to see you. Let me play a video and then we'll come back, but this will give me the opportunity to walk away a little bit. We're talking about Angel Massie and the mess that she is in. It's messy. All right, let's do this. Hold on. Image. There you go. Let's pull up my black screen. Thank you, black screen, for showing up. And let's play this video.
Who is Angel feeling like? I watched the last episode of Potomac and I have never seen a worse cast trip in Housewives history. And Angel knows what she's doing. And I've been rooting for her low key, because I feel like she's had a hard newbie season. But y'all, you really just can't make this up. Having the girls stay an hour and a half away from her house and having, the two other girls stay with her is so petty. Why not just have everybody go to Aspen? If that's where they're going next week, why was the trip just not to go to Aspen? And then when that trip is over, y'all on your way back, scoot, we pull up at my house. Y'all see I live in this big house and we go home. Why even set it up that way? And then she's like, oh, they have to stay over there because it's busy season. Then y'all could have just went to Aspen from the jump. There was really no need for the girls to even stay out there. And the whole water thing, I feel like she set that up. She knows about the water. She knew about the water. I don't know. It's a little funny to me. And then I gotta talk about when the girls met those dudes that were sitting down, because immediately, I would have been like, I'm uncomfortable, I'm leaving. Because who are they feeling like? Sitting there smoking cigars and, I know it's maybe it's production. They edited that way and then the girls came out on set no, that's really how they were acting. I would have been gone. I'm uncomfortable. You got a random violinist for no reason. You got us meeting random folk. Our place doesn't have water. She knows what she's doing. And that's fair. That's all fair. But be upfront about it. Even the pajama party situation. Oh, I don't want to hang with them. You're the host. You're supposed to be clocked in. I didn't even know that it could be a thing where they could stay at a separate place from the girls. I don't recall even seeing that on other seasons. I haven't seen every Housewives franchise, but this, let me check in my husband, which in another situation, you want to check in with your spouse, but man, you're supposed to be clocked in. You hosting this trip. I'm just not understanding how she was able to get away with so much on this trip. And then just between that and the weird guys, girl, I would have left. And I'm mad that she has me defending Giselle. Because I don't want to, but if I was Giselle, I would 100% be doing the same thing. I'm gonna go find me a hotel. You can keep all this mess over here. Angel knows she wrong for that.
There are so many things that went wrong with this trip. Let me ask you guys, who is watching Real Housewives of Potomac? Who's watching this season? It ended last week, but then we get another, which I told y'all. I literally told y'all Karen was going to make an appearance this season. It turns out the season ended. And next episode is going to be all about Karen. Because I was like, how the hell is Karen going to wind up on the reunion when she wasn't in this season? They don't put that woman in this season. Oh, good. You are watching. Oh, good, good, good. Hi, Bernique Boutique. That's a cute name. Hello, health, good health, Tracy and Chet. Good health, Bernique. That's a cute name, by the way. Okay, so I got rid of the echo. One Deep said she's watching, so you're gonna understand like what the hell's going on here. So, Angel is a new cast member, and Angel is a bit of a liar. Now they accuse Stacy of lying all season. And Stacy has been vindicated in so many ways this whole season that she was not lying about so many things. Um, Angel, on the other hand, has I see her as what is Angel's sign? I don't have my phone with me. Angel Massie is her name. I see her not as a liar per se, but sometimes that's the only word you could use, but someone that fabricates, someone that's living on the wealthy edge, but just got there. And she acts like she's wealthy because that's her perception of wealth. Like, ooh, to do. Well, I don't agree. And it's like, girl, you're not being real. You're not being natural. You think this is what wealth is because you married a $40 million man. I get it. I get the money aspect is there. But I don't understand how. Like, there's so many things that went wrong because if you know the history of football players, they don't keep their money. Football players can wind up broke on a dime. I don't know what it is about football players and not being able to keep their money. Them motherfuckers spend money like they ain't never seen it. And they go broke really quick. Or they wind up on some substance abuse, or we find out later that they had drunk brain or something like that, and all their money goes to their medical bills. Like, seriously, football players are not so dependable money wise after it ends. After it ends. Because, I mean, look at all the football players that's fucking around with Cardi B. And I only mean there's only one, but he's spreading babies all over the place. How the hell is he going to have money when all is said and done? Because those girls are coming for the millions. They're coming for a lot. And the judges go by your current income, even though every judge knows that within 10 years, none of these young football players are going to have an income or a job. Dead ass. This is true. Unlike basketball players who have longevity. It's just some weird shit that happens between the two sports teams, right? Um, so there's so many things I saw that went wrong with Angel. Wanting to go on Real Housewives of Potomac and then acting like she had money. Or going on Real Housewives of Potomac, pretending to move, but it was a temporary move. Thought the show would be over and only had the house for a certain date because that's probably what producers promised her. And it went longer. And she wasn't prepared for any of this. Bringing her husband into the scene, and right away she's crying to her husband, which is okay. That is totally okay. We've seen all the women. Karen Huger has cried to her husband, but he, having feminine energy, took it so personally, like he was one of the girls, that when she kept complaining, he at this point hates the girls, like hates them, doesn't want to talk to them, speaks to them nasty. Like, it seemed very violent to me. Football Massie, the husband, like, you were a dick. this season, and you were not helping your wife. Anywho, so then, did I get everything out about Angel during the show? Because I don't recap the show. I'm way too bored for all of that recapping. Um, so I hope I didn't miss anything. But then we get to the point where she is forced to go back home to Colorado. And now she can say, well, don't worry about, you know, the miscalculated dates with my rent a home in Potomac. Don't worry about that. Let me plan a trip to my real home. Because if you all think I don't have money, come to my real home. So she plans a trip, probably with producers, because there's no way you can plan this trip by yourself. Although Angel very stupidly wanted to promote her Wonderland. And from what I could tell, again, this is Angel's lying aspect of her. I got to know what her sign is because she has a lying sun sign. She has a lying sun sign, um, which might be Libra. She might be a Libra. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but Libras have a way of lying. One of the sign embellishes a lot. Hmm. I'm thinking Geminis can embellish something, and yeah, it could be Geminis too. Yeah, the two air signs, not Aquarius. 'Cause Aquarius, they won't lie. They'll look at you dead ass in your face and be like, "Didn't plan it." Anywho, let me see. I got my tea here. Too hot. Okay. Anywho, Angel, I believe, is my opinion, took the girls on a Wonderland excursion, which is her business. But I believe the excursion was the first time she has ever done this. Like, she wanted to sell her product by using the Real Housewives of Potomac ladies. However, you don't try anything new on these ladies. They are bitches from hell, first of all. Angel, did you watch the show? You don't try it on them. Second of all, I believe that production may have set her up in some ways, and I'll tell you why. I think Angel just has a bad attitude. Like, no one could get past her attitude. Um, and that she wouldn't attack Giselle, but would attack Wendy, which is a very colorist thing. I found a lot of colorist issues coming out of Angel. And so I don't know. I feel like this whole season, she kind of scared me. And she scared me because I don't like liars. And everybody kept saying Stacy was lying, but I didn't see Stacy as a liar. She was vindicated on a lot of things that everyone called her out to lying about. In the end, oh, her and Jazzy got into it over the wedding and friendships, and you're a liar. And I'm like, oh my God. Um, but Stacy's funny, very funny. But Angel was just a big fat liar, like about so many things. I don't know. I was not happy with that bitch at all. Who's Angel's bestie? Oh, Kiana. Oh, yes, yes. No, ma'am. Who said that? One deep? No, ma'am, not Gemini. We don't have to lie. I was waiting for somebody. I thought somebody Libra would say. I said Libra. I said Libra didn't say anything. Gemini was like, she did not just say Gemini. Calvary, we going after Tracy. You saw me think very hard on it. I was trying to think very hard. So, okay, I take back Gemini, but I will not take back Libra. Libra, don't be mad at me. Hi, Lon, where you been? Hey, Tracy, good to see you live. Are you doing dashikis and bonnets and conversations with God on Sundays? I am I've decided to do something different on Sundays. I don't need to do conversations with God. We finished that book. Dashikis and bonnets, I got to find my way back to the morning word. I got to find my way back to that. No promises. But I got a new set of tarot cards from one of my clients, Gail. And let me tell you something. See this right here? This is the New Orleans of Voodoo Tarot, right? And it comes with a whole book that I've never seen a book so thick in my life. Never. So my first thought was to do a book review on the tarot cards. And then I decided I would be amiss if I did that. I will miss the whole purpose of the tarot cards. So I thought on Sundays in the afternoons that I would read the book and get to know the cards by way of the very book. Because I have a funny feeling this book is going to give me some deeper insight that I have been dying for. Like, I wanted to go beyond traditional tarot. I wanted to go deeper. I wanted to get into African, Haitian, Louisianan historical cards. Like, I no longer wanted the Anglo-Saxon version or the New Age version, which is a lot of cute New Age cards, because I'm not crazy about all the cutesy stuff. And so I was thinking that I would take this book and read on it, right? Like I would do most Sundays, so it could take me like forever, which I'm okay with. And then once we get to the cards, like there's something called the Veve. Everybody doesn't know what that is. And the Veves are so beautiful. All these straight lines. Veves are a lot of straight lines, but you could look at a specific like design and know exactly which god or goddesses it belongs to. So and he teach you how to use the cards, and it's almost like going to be a whole tarot class, I would think, just on YouTube. That's the way I could look at it. Um, and then they have like this is a card. The zero represents world egg, but zero also means the fool. The egg is the beginning. I don't know if you could see it here. I mean, I get it from the perspective of knowing world egg, also the fool, and what came first, the chicken or the egg. So they're saying the egg came first, and what that means in uh, this is New Orleans voodoo tarot version, coupled, I believe, with some Haitian and with some Yoruba Ifa gods and goddesses mixed in. I'm gonna be so happy to. And at first, my client Gail was like, "I've got this tarot card, and do you want it?" And I said, "No," right away. I was like, "No." And then Melissa just texted me and she's like, "Tracy, I'm sending you a couple of cards." And I said, "Okay." But she had already sent it. So I couldn't stop Melissa. And so I went back to Gail and I said, "Hey, Gail, I thought about it and I will accept the cards, the deck." And I'm so glad I did. It's so beautiful. I am so like, this is exactly where I wanted to take it. And then she left me a note, and the note was like, "Hope you enjoyed the deck. A little too advanced for me." Well, bitch, it's going to be a little too advanced for me too. And I thought, well, if it's too advanced for you, and then I thought, well, maybe I could bring everybody in. Maybe this is what I could do on Sundays. What do you think? Ciao. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. So if anybody wants to go along with me, get the deck, the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot. And I'm going to start it next Sunday at around 3:30-ish, 4. Okay. It looks so good. Like, it looks so tasty. It's the very thing that I needed in my life. I'm going to be so happy. Yeah, they are jealous of Stacy. Stacy is holding her own. All right, let's look at some more videos. I'm already 28 minutes in. I don't even know how I do that sometimes.
So, y'all, I come to the conclusion that Housewives fans are really evil. Because ain't no way, just because y'all watch Real Housewives of Potomac, y'all do not have to go into Angel Business on Google and basically put negative reviews. At the end of the day, if y'all don't like her, fine. If this is what they show on TV, that's fine. But you guys didn't even have the audacity to go visit. And right now, I think it's closed at this point. Like, what are y'all right mind? Like, y'all so fanned out that y'all will go do this to not only a woman, but a black woman, knowing what black women go through in the business industry. Y'all trying to go after a successful businesswoman by tearing her down because y'all only see 60 minutes of what they show on TV. Y'all are some nasty individuals. And hopefully her mental health is okay. Because she spoke out about it, but that's just, I don't know, y'all just nasty and rude.
First of all, her being black is not my problem. That will not take responsibility for her blackness. That has nothing to do with the price of tea in China. What I think happened is Angel has a nasty communication style. And I think she used that nasty communication style on the producers. and she don't know producers. Producers are evil, not the people leaving the review. All right, they might be a little evil too, but it's not the point. Producers are the worst, and you kind of have to kiss up to the producers to get what you want out of them, but you can't go in there with some nasty ass attitude from jump. And I think she came in with some nasty ass attitude from jump. Meanwhile, the producers behind the scenes in their little rooms, they are talking about them like a dog. Did y'all see the way Angel came in here and said that to me? Yeah, we saw that. Hmm. Wait till she wants something. Wait. Y'all don't know producers. You can't trust a damn producer. And they know your life is in their hands because they do the edits. And I think she fucked up with the producers. That is her being black is not my problem. Her not knowing how to organize her whole trip and not to laugh at it, by the way, not my problem. Her having a funky ass attitude from the beginning of the show, not my problem. Okay. Her husband, who co-owns this business, although it does show that she is the owner, but your husband is there. Why isn't your husband being more gracious? This is a family business. Like, he's the man, he's the protector of you and your business and anybody that comes under that fold for a visit. That's his job. Oh, don't talk to me about a black business. I'm not buying it. Don't talk to me about that shit. I will lay everybody out. As black as I talk about black this, black that, black, 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 black. Black comes out of my mouth all day long. Okay? Don't challenge me. And that's a woman, a black woman at that. Like, fuck that. You're a nasty ass biatch. That's who she is. Period. She ruined her own business. How you gonna come on a show you're not even familiar with to promote your business, knowing that at some point I ain't coming back to this show? She told producers that. So what do you think the producers are gonna do? And I'm psychically like checking in. Just I never heard this, but it's psychic. She told producers, I ain't coming back here. I don't care. And then they went up to her and then they were like, hey, of course we would love to see you back. I don't know why you're saying that, but let's turn this around. And why don't we have the girls go to Colorado and be a part of your Wonderland business and showcase your company? And the bitch with the ego fell for it. I wouldn't have, but you got to call a psychic. Well, how many? Tracy, yes, yes. How can I help you? This is Angel from Real Housewives of Potomac. Hi. Hi, sweetie. By the way, if I do a reading on a celebrity, I can't read you ever again in life. Hi, sweetie. And it costs you $10,000. Hi. I have producers that want me to put my Wonderland business on the show. Sure, 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 sure. That's exciting. Let's read that. It's me shuffling the cards. Let's read that. Well, the Tower shows up. The Three of Hearts shows up. The Devil, the Death. The Ten of Swords. The Nine of Swords. You got what I would consider the worst cards in the deck. No, the Ace of Swords. It's like no. You're being set up. And honey, you do not have to believe me, but spirit never lies. I would say get off the show and get off the show quickly. But if you can't get off the show because you're in a contract and you're obligated, yeah, do not agree to this Wonderland thing. Well, I just want to, I think, because that's how she would do me, because that's how some of my clients do me. Well, I think, Tracy, that I'm in love with him. And I'd be like, oh, yeah. Okay, let's look at that love that you say that you have for him. Um, I don't have any love cards here, so I don't believe you. What do you mean, Tracy? You don't believe me? No, no, it's okay. Let's listen to spirit. So, no, you do not love him. No, you think you love him. There's two different things. But also, I don't see the love being given back to you. Silence. Oh, let me give you some examples of what I mean. He doesn't reach back to you when he said he's going to. He doesn't show up at the time he says he's going to show. He does show up eventually, but that's just so he can go to sleep and have a place to rest. He doesn't contribute to anything. I don't think he's paying any of the bills. Um, so, what were you saying about how much in love you are with him? Let's go back to Angel. Well, this is my business, and one thing I know how to put on a business. Okay, let's talk about your business. It doesn't look like you've actually started the business yet. The business feels brand new to me. It is a new business. Okay, okay. Doesn't seem like you took any groups out on this business yet. Well, not yet, but what we're going to do is have the ladies. Yeah, how about if we don't do that? How about to understand how your business is going to run, you need at least five different excursions, five different visits, five different programming. And every time you do something, you're going to see what goes wrong and you'll tweak it for the next time. The next time comes along, you're going to see what works and what doesn't work, and you're going to tweak this to tweak that. You need five different events, and that's going to take you about a year and a half to get through. So, start out with the Real Housewives of Potomac women, and you won't have a company. Okay, sweetie? Okay, well, thank you for paying your $10,000. I really appreciate that. She'll get off the phone, think I'm the most fake psychic ever, might even talk about me, um, because, it is what it is. Let me tell you something. I hate to admit this about Britney, but she did that to me. So I did a reading on Britney Spears. So sad, but it's so far gone. She doesn't even remember me anymore. I did a reading on Britney Spears, and it was about Justin Timberlake. And I said, I need you to move on. The song about her didn't even come out yet. Nobody knew he was putting out that terrible song about her. Oh, story time. Let's get up to story time. Nobody knew that he was putting out, what's that song? I hear the music in my head, but I fucking hate that song because it starts out with this scratchy, you know, this scratchiness, and I hate that, right? It's very like eerie. And the song hadn't come out yet. And I think the song came out like in December around Christmas or something like that. Like he got it out just before the Grammys or something like that. I can't remember. And the Grammys were in February or something like I can't really remember because it's so long ago. Any case, Brittany does an article somewhere, and she says how she saw a psychic on Sunset Boulevard, which is where the Nickelodeon studios were, and yada yada, boom, boom, boom. I don't remember what she said, but I remember not liking what she said. I remember thinking I should get credit. Like, I remember thinking to put out a general statement like that wasn't fair to me because all, at the time, there was all these signs, gypsy signs, psychic, psychic, psychic on these like stores, and they were like very scary and the gypsy, and you know, and so I never liked that. And so if I did do a reading on Angel because she's self-absorbed and she's entitled, right? Privileged, entitled, thinks she's better than others. This is truly her personality. That if she would have paid me the money that she would have had to pay, right? And then I told her, do not follow through, she would not have believed me. And she would have done it. Instead of understanding that most of my readings are warnings. Like, don't do that. You'll regret it. Blah, 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 blah. And then she probably would have said, because as of lately, people are getting more and more comfortable with psychics, and would have been like, well, I spoke to this psychic Tracy and she told me not to do it and she was wrong. She would have been that type. Anywho. So I'm just saying, Cry Me a River. The music in Cry Me a River, and listen to me, I love music. I don't hear words. So I don't know any of the words except for that chorus, Cry Me a River. Mm-mm. But music, I know music. I'm a former ballet dancer. All I did was music. I never had an opportunity to invest in words. I was doing ballet since 3 years old. So you get to know like music like really well, right? When I heard this song, to me it was like dun 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 dun. Cry me a river. So sad.
That seeks to diversify the outdoors, and I'm actually on the board as well. Oh, nice. Nice to meet you. This is Ben Dinkins. He is a ultra high net worth wealth advisor. So we're talking the bees. He is a client of Wonderland Outdoors as well. So he's amazing. So yeah. Nice to meet you guys.
What the
I
hell?
thought
He
we
doesn't
were
even
coming to
talk.
your house to get to know you, your family, do dinner. Harpo, who are these people? And this is AJ, Nina's husband. This is Nina. So, all right. That's nice. Why we've had this time together? I don't think these people.
I don't know if Bravo's gonna let me show that one. So then these men were there at this event that were associated with their business and with Massie, the husband, and they all acted like a bunch of bitches. I'm telling you right now, if that were me and 3 or 4 men were there, not being nice to me. One, if I'm married, I'm calling my husband straight. 2, if I'm not married, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. There are too many men there, and you are not about to take my panties down. All nilly-willy. Nope. Because that's what I would be thinking. That's what I would be thinking. So, you're going to fall. You're going to fall crazy.
Let's talk about the man with the cigar. I saw his personal page, and it now makes perfect sense why he, in particular, looked at those women like they were completely beneath him. It makes perfect sense.
Tell us. I like her house, though. It's a pretty kitchen. tell us why it makes perfect sense. Why do some of you people put up
Watching
posts?
this latest episode of Potomac, I need somebody to remind me, when was Potomac ever that girl for cash trips? Other franchises would go on very extravagant cash trips. Meanwhile, Potomac was going to Austin, Texas. So I really do feel like the smoke towards Angel has been over the top. I think she tried to take accountability, and then on the plane, them toasting to Giselle and the way she handled moving the accommodations, it felt very mean spirited. It's in the middle of Angel trying to apologize and fix the issue. I feel like Potomac really has to stop with the bully antics. It's at a certain point, it makes you start rooting for Angel. Like at this point, I want Angel back for a second season because I don't want to see nobody get bullied and ran off the show. I don't know. What do y'all?
I would say Cry Me a River. Cry Me a River. Please do not bring Angel back. Like, save me from Angel.
Angel, honey, I hate that they're review bombing your company on Google reviews, but Miss Mama, let's look at the silver linings here. You have officially made it to the Housewives Meme Hall of Fame. In your first season at that, you know, housewives dream of getting a meme out of a season, but you got one in your first season. People are going to be using this photo in so many scenarios, like this one picture above. If I send you this, it means I'm lost. Now, while the circumstances of this meme's origin may bring trauma to you, it truly brought a lot of us joy. People are going to be using this meme for years to come. You know, I think based off this meme alone, you should get a second season because it's just so good. And I'm so sorry that it has to come at the expense of probably your sanity. But look at the bright side. You made it, girl. You made it. And for that, I just stand. Bring her on a second season, babes.
Please don't. Please don't bring on a second season.
Well, I'm not afraid to say when I'm wrong. And after my last recap on the latest episode of Real Housewives of Potomac, yeah, production, editors, you got me. I got this all wrong. So after doing some digging and investigating and speaking to people, one being one of my very good sources, I got a lot of context that shifts everything about the episode and this whole cast trip. So what I've learned is the house that the ladies are staying in that had the water issues and all the stuff, that was not booked by Angel. It was not her choice. She did not pick that house. This was picked by production and at the last minute. I was also told that Angel did not get to see this house until a day before the ladies arrived, and she did raise concerns about the home for a number of reasons, in which allegedly production said these women have stayed in worse places. I was also told that Giselle made an issue of these accommodations, not to Angel, but to higher ups, and that is why they were being moved. Also, that really weird scene where the guys just look like they're sitting there staring at the women, not engaging them. Well, I found out that this scene was filmed about 2 or 3 times, so this edit looks weird for a very good reason. Angel also suggested that all the women initially stay at the Four Seasons together because she understood her home was far away and it would be annoying to get to back and forth. So this very much smells like a setup, and it seems that the production team were desperate to get drama started, and they were going to do so on the back of Angel. Because she was given the responsibility of planning this trip, but it seems that she didn't really have a lot of say in how it went. But what it did do was feed certain cast members more of a storyline. Shocker, because they have nothing else going on, and I have mentioned that, and that critique is correct. This season is trash. But where I went wrong was my harsh critique on Angel and not having the full context, because as we know, editors can be very shady with how they put things together. So after learning everything that I learned, I need to apologize. Angel, I'm sorry for my harsh critique. It was unfair based on the context that I was missing. This is some foul play, and now it makes sense why certain people like Candace don't want to be back on this show.
Oh, don't bring Candace into this. My God, man. Here's the thing. I can respect that production set her up. I can totally respect that because I know production people. them motherfuckers cannot be trusted. I promise you. However, there were just certain things that she kept doing that also didn't help. Like she would not text them to see did they have water? Did water come on? She did not say, "Hey, I called production. Somebody is coming out. Be on the alert." I personally would not have trusted production to take care of that. I would have been like, "I spoke to so and so at production." Because I would have cleared my air. Because if there's going to be a lawsuit, oh, no, 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 no. You're not about to embarrass me because I'm going to take care of real business. But then, even if production had picked the house, Angel didn't help by not wanting to stay at the house from the first house with no water, with no running water. She didn't want to stay there. And then production picked a place where all the girls couldn't be accommodated. So then they said to Angel, well, pick two of the girls that could stay at your house. That's so unacceptable. No. And then it looks like that's the setup. She has favoritism over other women, and it's supposed to be a whole bonding trip, right? But even if Giselle spoke to somebody higher up, because nobody could wash their ass, and they all wound up at the Four Seasons in the executive floor, and every single one of them had these beautiful suites. The very next day, everybody wakes up. Angel was not there. Tia was not there. Kiana was not there. So even if production was setting her up, there were things that she contributed to. At the very least, this is you and your husband's business. If this was a real excursion for your business that your husband is a part of, something about, I would have just said, honey, bring the babies, you come, we'll stay in this beautiful hotel together. We'll take the kids with the excursion, blah, 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 blah. I'll go out fly fishing and you stay with the kids and organize lunch. There were so many faux pas. And I think her husband is a piece of shit for acting like a bitch. Period. So, oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. You know what it feels like? If there was such a thing as fake locks, like you could, look how thick it is. This is how thick the band, wait. Now look, this is the band, which normally goes smaller. But when I put it on, look how thick my hair is. Look how thick the band is. And half my head is shaven. This half is shaven. You can't always tell it because it grows back so fast. But that is from, let me brag, my hair oil. It's from my hair oil, y'all. And if you want my hair oil, come get it. Just go to tracybrownlive.com. Grow your hair. It has olive oil, rosemary, and a biotin. I do not play about my hair oil. It will grow your hair. Period. And thank you. Oh, I love that. Thank you. Thank you for noticing my hair. I do work on it. I work on it with my own products. Beautiful. Thank you. Ciao. Okay. Thank you, AB. Thank you so much. I really love that. All right, let's get back to the conversation at large. Oh, sorry, Wonderland. Oh, no. Okay. Now, let's get back to the comments. Ciao. I was done when I saw the chef drop the meat in the coals. Did I miss that? Oh my God. And then at the final hour, wherever they were going to do the fly fishing, it took 2 hours to get there. And then they had to fly fish, which I'm sure would take another couple of hours. And then they had this big lunch, which I know would have taken another couple of hours. So we have basically a 6-hour event, but they didn't leave till 12. And most of their flights left at 5 or 6. And y'all really thought, no, the day that I am flying out of anywhere, do not bother me. I am known. Everybody knows that knows me, that knows when I travel. I could be going to Atlanta. I am 3 hours early at the airport. You got one time to trick me. One time. When you leave out of this Caribbean, you are not considered American. You are considered something else, but it ain't American. You got to go through customs. You don't get to go, hey, hi, got my ticket. Here you go. Ma'am, you're late. Oh, no. My plane doesn't go out for an hour, so I'm on time. No, ma'am, you have to be here 3 hours early. Where? To this airport. What? You cannot get on this flight. Who can? Here's your ticket. What? I could rebook you for a later flight going to Utah and getting into Atlanta at 5 in the morning. I could do that for you. What? And they look at you like you crazy in this town. You go ahead and argue with a ticket agent. It's the same one that boards the flight. The same one that takes your ticket at the front, come here. You got something you gotta do? It's the same one that helps board the flight, so they know you by face. You and customs is like police over here. No, and let them tell customs you're a bitch. Let them tell customs. Y'all think producers are bad? Try leaving a Caribbean island safely. Go ahead and act American over here. Go ahead. You gonna get screwed for days. You won't get out for a week. I'm telling you. Those people in Jamaica that acted like a little bitch, I was like, let me know when y'all get out a week from now, because some of y'all, y'all fucking with the wrong peoples. These are not the people to fuck with. Not Caribbean people. Don't do it. Anywho, it did happen to me once. And because it happened to me, I've learned to respect Caribbean time. Meaning, it's so slow here. It's so slow. But you better not go to the airport late. And I mean, you better be 3 hours early. So, on God. Anywho, why is this taking so long today? Does anybody feel like it's taking long? This show's taking forever. All right, I need my fan on. Is Angel's Wonderland business gone forever? Can she revive the damn business? What do you guys think? Let me hear from you. Let me know in the comments. Like, even though I'm gonna do the reading, and some of you are watching it much later, let me know in the comments what you think, because it's her business. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I never count out loud. 8. Why am I doing that? 9. I never count out loud. I'm not an amateur. Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Angel. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see Angel's your child. She's your love. She is your beloved, Father God. Please authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. 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 If anybody wants a reading with me, contact me at 213-458-7408-56789. I am still open. I have an hour to go for Pacific Coast people. 213-458-7408. Just text that number and you will get your reading taken care of. Now, sorry guys, is Angel's business going out of business? I don't know how else to put that. Let me write it though. I like it when I write it. Here it is. Is Angel Massie's business Wonderland Outdoors? I do like that name. Angel Massie's Wonderland Outdoors out of business before it began. What do you guys think? I know those that are watching are like waiting to see what I say. Please, God, talk to me. Oh, did I pray yet? Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Angel Massie. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Angel Massie is your child. She is your love. She is your beloved. Please, Father God, please authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. Amen. Ashe. All right. Oh, resounding yes. She cannot begin this business. It's already out of business. It has to go away. Which I think is really sad because I think it was going to be her baby project. Um, and her dream. But I also think it was a dream that she didn't work for. She didn't get there. And that's why it failed. Because it's not like it had been in business for 10 years, is what I'm trying to say. She has this love for spirituality, but I think that I wish that maybe this Wonderland Outdoors uh, didn't begin at home. I wish it would have began as like a trip to Thailand or something, maybe. Oh, sweetie, you have to walk away. The production people really did ruin your business. And I believe this is Giselle. Giselle really did ruin your business. And pretty fast, like it wasn't even up before it was closed down, very aggressively closed down, thanks to Giselle. Um, and there was, the event itself didn't have bones. The walls were caving in, and that's your problem. And then the other bitch, Ashley, these two bitches, and notice how they are on top of each other, almost acting like the Green Eyed Bandit. Um, she, Ashley and Giselle, ruined your business. Um, and that's that. They took you out, and you never saw this coming. Um, Yeah. Yeah. You will not get anybody to come to be a part of your event. I kind of wish that if you had a Wonderland, like, I don't understand. Okay. I don't know if I can blame Giselle and Ashley by themselves because I don't know why there wasn't a house that you had already had in mind. Like, this wasn't going to be the first set of people. I think that if you had a house closer to your property, that you could see the house, you could see the people. It would take you 20 minutes to get down the hill and over to the people. I think that, like, there's a lot of things that you did wrong, and that made it easy for production because they could tell that you were a novice and that you did not know what you were doing. You had a concept, and the concept was never executed. It was executed for the first time, and you thought that you could take advantage of production and how they do their job to make you come out looking good. Now, production would have done that if they liked you. So, production, rather than say that you're not coming back, they made sure that you would say, I'm not coming back. So you did get screwed over. That much I can tell you. But you didn't use both sides of your brain. There's the one side of your brain where you're trying to execute something, and then there's the psychic brain that lets you know when you're getting fucked over. And that brain never kicked in. You were getting fucked over by production from jump. But I can't blame them because you didn't know how to come out of it. You didn't understand. Like, this trip should have been canceled. The minute I saw the house, an hour and a half away, I would have called everybody. I would have canceled that fucking trip on production. I would have known I'm being set up. So, Angel, maybe this wasn't the best review on you, but I will invite you to figure out. I would invite you to call me, even though you might be mad at me, and I get it. I don't care. Um, I would invite you to call me to figure out how to rebrand, because you can rebrand. You actually have spirituality in you, but you have to trust the spirit. And because there's a faux angel that keeps showing up, um, there's a part of you that doesn't trust spirit or trust the process, and you have to commit more. All right, guys, I'm out of here. By the way, did anybody see that Rihanna is most likely pregnant? Anybody notice that? Melissa sent me a a video shot, a shot of her walking, and it does look like she's carrying baby number 4. Like, seriously. And she only looks like 3 months pregnant, and she is full of shit. She is not full of shit. I mean, full ass shit. And she only looks like 3 months pregnant. So her and ASAP, they are like bunnies, man. Just doing it and freestyling, making some babies, because they are They just gotta look at each other and the baby be born. She pregnant. All right. Did anybody see that she could be pregnant? Am I the first one announcing this? All right. I love you guys. I'll post it tonight. Hi, Marcella Amade. She needed a double prayer. No, she needed a backup. And her backup was her dumbass husband, and his hatred for the women helped fuck things over. Did you see it, Noelle? Did you see it? Oh, 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 that's why she talked all sassy on the after show. She said I was somebody before I became a Massie. She said she was an Elliot. All right, well, Elliot didn't do the job either. I don't care. The last name is not the point. The soul of who you are did not produce a good event. Oh my God. All right, guys. I love you all. Please subscribe to my channel. Please like the video. And I have a lot of shorts out. Enjoy the shorts. I'm having a ball with them. I love you guys. Oh, and I put out a predicted it part 1 on Super Scent. Her man done got arrested for domestic da 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 boom 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 and child endangerment. I tried to warn her. Nobody ever listens to me. I tried to. Oh, you know, if everybody would just call me, all you have to do is call me. It'll cost you if you're a celebrity. If you regular Joe, it's not expensive at all. But if you're a celebrity, it's going to cost you. But all you have to do is call me, regular people. I'm not talking about celebrities, because whatever. And I would consider her regular. I wouldn't consider her a celebrity. But all you have to do is call me. Like, I do the readings for free anyway on you, Super. And when I do them, you cuss me out and you have others cuss me out. And I'm like, I wish y'all would just listen to the video. It's going to come true. And here I am, predicted it. I'm tired of being right with you, Super. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Can you please just listen to the video and know that spirit never lies? Oh, man. Super knew his reputation. I love your take on the rich. What do you mean? Your tax? For the rich, it costs $55 plus $9,950. I love this live. Oh, thank you. Oh, boy. Anywho, let me get up out of here. I love you guys. Please follow me, like the video, subscribe. Call me for your own personal readings. Please let me save you. 213-458-7408. Good to see everyone, says Jules. Good to see you too. Good night, everyone. Bye.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown lived the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.